So this is a poem that I wrote when I was in a relationship I knew would end at a certain time, and it's been about 6 months since I wrote it. The relationship's over now, and for the longest time, I really like this poem, but for the longest time I didn't want to share it with anyone. But I feel like it's been long enough now that I can share this, and it's kind of when I wrote it, I was still in the relationship. I was still 3 months before the relationship was over, and now that I'm actually sharing it with people, the relationship's been over for a few months. So the timing is maybe a little weird, but I feel like there's some really good imagery in it, and I'm kind of proud of some of the lines that are in there. And I feel like there are probably other people that have had kind of a similar experience, so I think it's worth sharing at this point. And I think of that song. I'm glad to say that we met, but I'm sad to say that the circumstances weren't on our side. And that's exactly how it is. I'm glad I have you, but sad that I will lose you. Glad that you picked me, but maybe a little sad that I allowed you to, and I wonder what it will all boil down to. Will I be able to let you go? Let this fade to an old bruise surrounded by a halo? I don't know. Will you be the happy smile I get on my face when I feel alone and unattractive and need the reassurance that I am amazing? Or will you be the regret that comes crawling back every time I feel sad, to kick me when I'm down, a decision to stab my own self in the back, a way to remind myself that life is hard, and where are we going if not far away? Like you, far away. I miss you, and you haven't even left yet. But I miss you now because I know what it is like to be beside someone you love more than the world, and each time I do I wonder what life will be like without you. And the thought of that empty space makes my bones go cold, and all of a sudden I'm no longer in the room with you. I'm floating in the darkness of imagining something and feeling something I shouldn't be able to know, but I do. Every minute is losing you. Every minute is a minute of glory past, a minute that just couldn't last, no matter how much I begged it to. No matter how silently I clung to you, the future heard my heartbeat and came rushing toward me like some avenging angel for some crime I did not commit in this lifetime. Some injustice I got credit for without it being mine, and I wonder what kind of lesson am I learning here that I need such pain to drive it home? Did I really miss it that many times before? Is there really no other way to guide me through the door to change? And as always, I'm looking for comfort in poetry, writing this at 1:30 in the morning when I should be asleep, but every time I close my eyes I see your face in my head. And the dull pain in my heart sits like a fistful of lead, and I think about all we've done and all we've said, and it's hard to see the light when there's no moon out, so I'll keep writing, trying to figure out, is it all worth it? These moments with you are beyond magic, but if I already feel this way now, will it still be worth it then? And in the back of my mind a little shaky voice says yes, because you love me so purely that it is beyond regret, and we've got 3 more precious months, and I will be grateful for every day, and not be consumed by the thought of you going away, because the present is what really matters, and I know I still have you today.